Today in Grow a Garden in Roblox, we're going to talk about the fastest way to acquire trading tokens in this game, especially if you don't have any, and especially if you don't want to spend Robux. And if this sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, become part of the first 300k OGs on the channel, and let's get into the video. So the trading update has dropped. I just finished streaming it. My voice is very tired. I'm going to power through in this video. And during that stream, we came to a whole bunch of conclusions about how best to do this and how best to make use of this system. Now, in a future video, I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the system. I'm going to talk about what I like about it, what I dislike about it, what's pay to win about it, but what's free to player friendly about it. But we'll get to that in a future video. For now, we're going to focus on this update. For those of you who are worried that this update has removed the original ways of trading and gifting in the game, don't worry, they're still there, though the trading menu has a new UI. As you can see, I can still walk up to this person and gift them the candy blossom, and trading tickets are still in the game, but the UI has been changed to include trading tokens as a currency you can do in your trades as opposed to just shekels. And I'll try and show that to you later in the video because there's a cool feature to it. But this video is about how to acquire trading tokens the fastest. And obviously the first fastest way is to spend it on Robux. You push the plus sign and you can spend Robux 1-to-1 for trading tokens. Now, this is interesting because not only can you spend trading tokens 1-to-1 for Robux, you can also do it in reverse, kind of. Anything in the game that you can spend Robux on, you can also spend trading tokens instead. But keep in mind, if you have no trading tokens, those options will not show up. I repeat, if you have no trading tokens, those options won't show up. Let me demonstrate it so you're not confused moving forward when you go to try and buy something for Robux, but you don't see a trading tokens option. Let's walk up to the seed shop. I'll demonstrate it real quick and we'll get going on how to acquire it. So right now, I can acquire a carrot seed for either 7 Robux or 7 tokens. The option might not be there for you if you don't have at least 7 trading tokens. As you can see right now, I have 1,194 trading tokens. So if I go down to something worth, let's try to find something close. I have just enough trading tokens to get a Crimson Thorn. I go to click it, you see a trading token option, but I don't have enough trading tokens to get a Zebra Zinkle seed. If I click it, you don't see an option. So if you have enough trading tokens, you will have the option. If you don't, you won't. Pretty self-explanatory. So buying with Robux is the fastest way to acquire trading tokens. How else do we acquire trading tokens? This is where the free-to-play method comes in, and that is simply trading and selling stuff. I want to guide you on that process. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into the trading world. You can do so through this portal. You can also do so through a UI. If you click the trade button, you see the blue icon down at the bottom that says to travel to the farmer's market. This is also the way to travel back to the gardens if you wish. We will click that and go to the travelers market. Now, once you're in the travelers market, you're surrounded by a ring of stalls. You don't need to spend any Robux to open a stall. You can open a regular stall with a regular skin and start selling your stuff immediately. Now, right now, there's some lag issues in this server because everyone's trying it out. Hopefully that gets smoothed out in the future. Let's go and grab a stall. Well, I'll try to, but there's lag right now. This stall is unclaimed. I can go ahead and click it and then apply my default base wooden skin. Boom, it's official Crow stall. And as you can see, I already have something in the stall. I put the space scroll here. In order to add anything to the stall, they can't be favorited in your inventory. So remember to unfavorite any pets you want to put in your stall. For example, I'm going to put my huge Titanic Nightmare T-Rex, right? So I'm going to go find my T-Rex. I'm going to make sure he's unfavorited. As you can see, it's this big fellow right here. I'm going to put him in my stall. So I'm going to go ahead and click. I'm going to create a listing with this green icon, and I will put my T-Rex. Now, right now, a regular T-Rex on average, and this is important, I need you to pay attention. On average, a regular T-Rex is being sold and traded for in this system for 231 tokens. RAP stands for Recent Average Price. This is the recent average for this pet across all the transactions on the entire game of Grow a Garden, not just a little server that you're in of like 30 stalls, but every stall across the entire game. The RAP is your guide. It is your guide to the value of that pet right now. Not 2 days ago, not even a day ago, but in right now. The last certain number of transactions, that number, I don't know. The RAP on a regular T-Rex is 230. I have a huge Titanic one. I'm going to make up a massive number. I'm going to put it at, I don't know, 20,000 tokens because I don't want it to be sold. You're also going to notice that there is a tax on the system. It's a 1% tax. So that is roughly a bit more than 1%. That's actually, no, it's less than 1%. That's more than 1%. Math is hard. That looks like a 1.14 4, if math does me right. And then boom, I can put it up. I can confirm once more. It gives you a confirmation option. And boom, the pet is in the stall. So if you're not going to buy with Robux, the currency, your next best option is to go ahead and put things up for sale. That's right. You put things up for sale. It can be fruits or it can be pets. And you can use the RAP as your guide. One little trick though, if you have something kind of cool you're trying to show off, what I found you can do is this. Watch this. What I can do with this T-Rex is I can go over here and hold on to my T-Rex and stand behind my stall and be like, look at this behemoth over my head. It's in my stall. Come to my stall. Come see the T-Rex I'm offering. It's a weird way to like advertise and show off what you're trying to sell. The fastest way to acquire tokens, Robux. Obviously, it's a pay-to-win update. Kind of. It's a pay-to-win update that benefits free-to-plays. I'll talk about that in a future video. The next fastest way is to sell things. Sell things you have of value. That makes it free-to-play friendly. But now what happens when you find a great deal and you want to sell it for profit? Let's talk about that right now. Let's say you find a great deal. You're walking around and you're like, oh my goodness, a mule for 2? I would love to buy a mule for 2. Actually, I kind of want mules for 2. As you can see, the RAP is 3. He's selling it for 2. I'm going to buy it for 2. I could use a mule. I'm really excited about the mule. Thank you very much for the mule. Care Togo. I love the little dude on your head there, on your little shoulder. He looks awesome. And boom, trade complete. I now have the pack mule. I need these. I don't have enough of them. I only have the one. This is my first pack mule. What if I wanted to resell it? You can't resell it immediately. This is intentional. This is going to stop people from abusing the system. Because what's to stop somebody from having 10,000 tokens on your main, 10,000 tokens on your alt, taking a red kitsune, selling it for kitsune for 10,000 in your store? You buy it off your alt. Boom, the alt has it. He relists it for 10,000. You buy it on your main. Boom, your main has it. And you bounce it back and forth, driving up the recent average price. How does it stop them? We stop them by doing this. Watch this. Come and take a look. I now have my mule. I want to sell the mule for more. Okay, I want to sell the mule for even more. I bought it for 2. I want to sell the mule wherever he is. He's a pet. He's locked. Look at that. I am unable to sell the mule. You see the lock symbol, and I cannot sell the mule for 15 minutes. There's a 15-minute cooldown whenever you buy something in the store or from another player. So this is a warning to you, just in case you want to flip something quickly. You can't. You have to wait 15 minutes. This stops people from bouncing them back and forth and driving up the RAP needlessly. Now, at the end of those 15 minutes, I can relist the mule. Maybe I put it out there for 5 tokens or 10 tokens and see if somebody will bite and buy my mule for 5 or 10 tokens. And this becomes a brand new game within the game. This becomes a trading sub-game within the game of Grow a Garden, where you can walk around these stalls looking for deals, try and sell your pets. You can go AFK overnight, staying in the game with an auto clicker to keep your guys on the stall to hopefully get trading tokens as you sleep, which would be kind of cool for many people. Now, let's say you want to go shopping. You're looking for deals. Luckily, if they only have a few pets, you can see the prices right there listed in front of you. But if they have more than that many pets, you have to actually open up the inventory. So as you can see, 3 pets here. This person has 4 pets listed, or they did before they left. This person has 4 pets listed. Let's open it. They actually have 5 pets there, oxpecker, etc. And you can go to each one and see what their RAP is and whether you can maybe get a deal. Now remember, just because you find a deal, let's say this wasp, right? You see a wasp there for 5 tokens. So just because you require 5 tokens is not a guarantee that you can sell it for 6 or 7, because you have to find a willing buyer. So be careful what you buy. I understand you're trying to make profit. I understand you're trying to help, but you're not guaranteed to sell every pet, because you need people here in this server who are interested in the kind of pet you're trying to sell. So selling pets can take a while, especially early on in this game's existence, in the trading structure existence, because there's not a lot of trading tokens circulating the internet, circulating the game. Remember, every single trading token that has been added to the game was added through Robux. Therefore, was added through people spending real life money to acquire the trading currency. So right now, day 1, hours into the update, there's probably not a lot of trading currency going around. Weeks from now, there's going to be a lot more. And that's going to affect the value of things. That's going to affect the price of things. And we're going to have to wait and see how that all shakes out. If you're the kind of person who's willing to spend Robux on your games, this may be a perfect time to go shopping, because you're going to be one of the few people who genuinely have Robux and acquire things. But just keep in mind, looking at the RAP. The RAP, the recent average price, is your guide. For example, Barn Owl's RAP are at 2. This person's selling them for 100. Pack mules are at 3. This person's selling them for 250. This lion, RAP of 5. This person's selling them for 500. An RAP of 61 on the kitsune, and this person's selling it for 2100. Are these RAPs accurate? They're accurate as of right now. Are they accurate for the future? No. This value, a 61 RAP on the Corrupted Kitsune, may not be 61 tomorrow, may not be 61 the next day, may not be 61 next week, and may not be 61 next month. So whatever you're doing now, that RAP is only guiding you about right now's value. What are things going to be worth in the future? We have no idea and no way of knowing. So run around, check out the stalls, try and find good deals if you can, and try and sell your pets for good deals. Try and earn some trading currency and see how much fun you can have doing this update. And hopefully this video was useful to you. Hopefully it was valuable to you. If it was, go ahead and hit subscribe. Become part of the first 300K OGs on the channel. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.